All right, so Close Your Eyes just had a comeback with a single called Overexposed. We're going to be checking out both of the tracks on the single today. Started with the first track called Pose. We got a music video for this one. Very excited for this. Oh. Okay, instantly started. I like that. Love how that dropped. Oh, that little chop right there. Uh-huh. Like the bass is going on that. Okay. I like how they have started right there with that melody. It's like lower tone. Oh, love the sound of that came right there. Like that melody, like the higher vocal on that. Oh, that's nice right there. Having that low high vocal thing, singing the same melody as the first part. That's something in that. Oh, interesting sound with that high thing coming in. Oh, that's chords coming in. Oh, feeling at home. That melody too. And the bass coming in that. That's a nice melody. Oh yeah. Sound great right there. Love that part. Oh. We go back into this melody. Because it is the hook right here. Okay. Like how they hit that move as well. Yeah, it's a really nice beat right here. Love the flow of them, overall melody as well as it's going with the beat. Nice. I'm excited to see the full choreo. That looks really nice. Nice, taking that sound out right there. Coming back in with the bass. Finish up with the beat. Yeah, those sound of the chords are, briefly coming right there. Come on. Ooh, interesting sound right there. Yeah, this part, definitely my favorite on this. Specifically the melody. Right there. Oh, that's interesting and floating right there. Okay, I like that different move right there they do. Got that little head kinda. Nice. Oh, that was nice. Little like slow thing right there. The pop. Okay. Ooh, going into for the bridge too. Oh, I love that sound that came with that. And then dropping down with the chorus. Very nice song. Nice, yeah, go more. Another percussion right here. Love that melody. Nice, I held that out. Like how I came in on top of that. Ooh, I love how real their voices are in this as well. Nice, like how on that. The mood as well. Nice, okay. So holding it out right there. And like hold it out with as much like power though right there. It's very interesting kind of thing what they did with the voice right there. Didn't like spread out as much on that. Nice. Okay. Really like this one a lot. 100%. Really nice track overall with the way the beat was going. Yeah, it was noticed. It was a bunch of different things going on in this music video. I don't know if this is like some type of story thing they got going on. But that's interesting. I like the way they did the visual on like certain parts. The choreo was looking nice. I like how they did that in this night kind of section in the video. It looked really nice. But yeah, with the song, like I said, that way that beat was going overall, really like that. The bass that was in that, very nice, groovy whole thing right there. Really catchy as well with that main melody that they had going for the hook of the song. Really, really like that. Obviously, my favorite parts on this one are the sound in the pre-chorus, the brief sound right there, and then the sound they have coming in that bridge. Their bridge sounded amazing. Instrumental wise, love how they were sounding right there. Even the melody, especially on the pre-chorus, love the the way they were singing that. It sounded very very nice. I like how they would go back into the chorus. It gets a little more emptier right there, so that's very interesting. But that beat's still going. That's very very nice. Very nice delivery on the lines on like certain parts on this one for the verses as well. Definitely entertaining how certain lines are going with the beat and stuff like that. I love the different sounds that they brung in as well with the production. Especially on the verse, it was like this brief kind of chords going down, like the synth chords that was going down. Even I think on repeating like a specific melody that they did where they kind of brung in the chorus melody that was in there, but with like a higher vocal on the thing. That was really interesting as well. And just, the other overall things that they brung in as well. I love how they came into that bridge as well. Like I said, with that high sound that kind of like trickled and like kind of like faded in, you feel me, with the sound and the chords going down. Like, love how they did that overall. So yeah. Even though this was a pretty short song, it still had a really nice structure with everything. Really, really enjoyed this one a lot. The choreo was looking nice. Like I said, I see that they did perform this right here. So I think I will check out the performance that they had of that. But yeah, now let's go on to the B-side that they released for this. All right, so the B-side they released for this is called What If I Miss Love? Interesting. Interesting percussion right here. I like the sound of Kevin. It's very soft already. Interesting reverb on his voice. Like that melody with him going hard right there. I saw me going on top of that. Sound with the keys coming in. Oh, the harmonies in the back. Okay. Nice. Okay. Having a hook with the layer voices on that. That's a nice melody on that. I like how he's going like higher on that melody, kind of. I just have right here. That comes in with the keys. Oh, got the vocal to the side right there. Oh, I like that right there. Hello. Nice on that. Very nice. Very interesting sound going on back right there. The bass, last one up. Yeah, it's on this model now. Interesting guitar sound coming in. Oh, I like this sound. Oh, the bass coming on that. Nice. Okay, let's go with that. I could have sing it as long as it gets on that. Yeah, the spaciness of this. Like it fell on with the layer vocals on the back. Yeah, Renes Adams. Yeah, really interesting production what they did with their voices on that. Just having a very spacey right there. Very nice vibe for this one, I would say. Don't like this one as much as the title track Pose, but still pretty nice kind of just chill thing. Nice melodies how they sound on this one, very interesting sound, and the instrumental or whatever. So yeah, I would listen to this one here and there, and just in a nice kind of like chill vibe overall. Like I said, I was really liking how they were sounding with the melodies on this one. There's a nice kind of hook melody that's very catchy as well. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of my reaction to Close Your Eyes, released today. This was pretty solid right here. I don't know how often I would listen to these two songs compared to the other songs in their discography. Probably not as much, but still pretty nice songs I would add to my playlist. I'm excited to see, like I said, what they'll do with the performance for Pose and all of that. But yeah, tell me what you guys thought about these songs down below. Would you like, would you not like? Tell me which one was your favorite out of the two that we checked out. Definitely would like to hear your opinion. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.